the players that we're expecting to see make it are kind of showing that they know what's up. Even with all these new up-and-comers, they
so I think we're going to see a lot of the familiar faces in the winner's side of the final bracket, and then like the up-and-comers, the people who we might not recognize in the loser side, but that's still good. The loser side is when people start playing their hardest, and that's when they realize, man, I'm on the chopping block right now. I really need to win these matches. So
no safety net.
Yeah.
Man. And we got Abadango back on again versus this Lucario.
Fuzz. And this is one of the players I was talking about earlier. Fuzz showing that he knows a lot about this character and a lot about how to play this character.
Right.
But is that going to be enough to beat Abadango, our Japanese visitor?
Yeah. Man. Exciting that that a few international people came up for this.
I'm so excited to see Worlds. We're going to have so many European and Japanese visitors. This is going to be the ultimate Pokemon tournament at Worlds.
Right. Right. Aptly named World Finals.
Actually, interesting to note, on the Japanese side of things, in terms of qualifiers, we've had 3 Machamp players win qualifiers in Japan. So we're going to have at least 3 high-level Machamp players at Worlds.
So we're going to see a lot more of that kind of patient, methodical play. Man, that's actually really fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really fun to watch. Okay, and he's opting to go for Chandelure again.
That's right. I mean, I don't know for sure if he still plays Mewtwo at all.
Right.
Maybe after the patch he decided that Chandelure is the better character for him, but either way, I mean, both characters are a strong pick.
Definitely.
And he's a very strong player, so. Ooh, a little bit too long for that Hex, but the second one catches him. I'm actually surprised the second one caught him. It looked like it caught him in between Bone Rush. Another Hex.
Oh, my God.
I honestly thought there was going to be a third one.
The ultimate mix-up. Do the same thing 3 times.
Okay, Abadango trying to maybe jump on Wake Up in that situation. He's in a really, really good situation right now. Fuzz has yet to really been able to get anything started in this matchup.
Wow, that hit him even though he's on the ground.
Yeah, the hitbox for Beam is pretty miraculous sometimes.
And he tried to walk through it, and Abadango kind of saw it coming and just throws out his flame attack there.
Yeah, so when you have Smog on the field, a lot of people will try and either jump over it or slowly walk through it because, of course, they don't want to attack it.
Right.
And that just leaves you open to make a great educated guess. I'm surprised he can go for another Hex right after that Whimsicott. The unfortunate thing about this matchup is Whimsicott will not actually save you from Chandelure's Beam, which is pretty much his most prominent attack.
Oh.
Yeah, he goes right through Whimsicott.
Right. So not getting as much as you can off of Whimsicott in this particular matchup. I see.
For a low Incinerate, the Bone Rush catches him out of the J-Charge X.
Yeah. Bone Rush in some ways is kind of similar to how Flare Blitz was, it looks like. It kind of closes the distance, and that last hit is kind of upward.
Yeah.
Like, that might catch them.
So you need to be very careful with it. Before the last hit of Bone Rush, you can counterattack in between.
I see.
Oh, great damage from Abadango, and this first match is looking very convincing so far. Plus, if I was him, I would Synergy Burst as soon as possible because he might not get another chance to use it.
Right.
Oh, Umbreon's going to catch him, and
there it is. There's one.
Try to call something out with that jump X, or sorry, that up X. But the counterattack closes it out, and as we saw, Fuzz losing that entire match without using his Synergy Burst once.
Oh, I see.
He honestly should have just popped it in the second
round.
round.
I think so.
Because, Lucario does great damage and builds his Synergy meter, pretty quickly. So if he popped it in the second round, he might have been able to get it in the third round also.
Yeah, I think you at least try it out, especially if you're on the losing end of it.
Because he was down by quite a bit.
Right.
And it seems like someone's changing up their controls. I think it's Fuzz changing his controls here, so maybe something was...
Oh, that's unfortunate if the last person... He didn't switch out his controls from the last player that was on there. So maybe the controls were not what he was used to.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, you don't want to lose game 1 like that. That's too bad. Huh. Anyway, lesson learned for...
Yeah. I always check men before I play a match.
Button checks are pretty important in Pokken, I think. Pokken tournament. We should make it a thing, perhaps.
So imagine, after changing his controls, imagine if he just completely dominates this match.
It just powers up, goes Kaioken.
Alright, so this is game number 2 between Abadango and Fuzz. Saw Abadango take the first match extremely convincingly. I think Lucario actually does pretty well in that matchup. His damage output is great. When he finally catches and breaks the gap, bridges the gap between him and Chandelure, it's just really scary to get touched. Chandelure having kind of low health,
right,
and not many defensive options outside of overheat.
Right.
So. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if you see.
Yeah.
It seems like Abadango has a substitute keychain on his backpack.
Going along with his Whimsicott, or no, it goes with
I mean,
Whimsicott.
that's pretty much what Whimsicott puts around you.
Right.
That's pretty funny.
That is cute. But actually, it's Lucario that's
Yeah, it's
using
Lucario
Whimsicott. Oh, man.
All right, so game at number 2 between these two players. Hopefully that that button change helps out Fuzz.
How could it not, man?
Yeah, how could it hurt him at all?
Okay, good Hex starting off the match. And I totally agree with you with what you said earlier. Like, using it right away is probably like a really smart mix-up. You don't expect it.
Catches him with the uppercut after the Bone Rush. And once again, Bone Rush is pretty risky to use like that, but it's working out for him so far.
Lucario's grab range is really small.
Yeah, so characters have unfortunate grab range.
That's too bad. He looked like he had the right idea with this one grab, but just left him open since it missed.
Probably immediate Hex. No, waiting for. I saw it using his. He was just waiting for that jump.
Yeah.
Chandelure is up Y, one of the best anti-airs in the game. It hits all around him. It's so fast and it lasts forever. It also hits standing opponents in front of him. So,
I see. Throwing out the Smog there, good in field space.
Yeah, the great thing about Smog, even if your opponent doesn't get hit by it, it will still block certain projectiles, so you don't have to worry about certain things.
Nice. Umbreon will get it.
Oh, he really wants that Hex because he has 2 debuffs, and it's going to do a lot of damage.
Ooh.
My goodness. And now Abadango in a really great situation. Using the Disco Inferno, even though he had... Oh, okay. Actually, no, that's a recent thing in the new patch. I believe the Disco Inferno does make your opponent's debuffs last even longer.
Ooh, that's crucial.
Oh, that could have been a free punish from Abadango, but doesn't even try to punish the extreme speed. I guess there is an additional attack he can do when he's in Synergy Burst.
Right. That does so much damage in Synergy Burst mode.
Yeah, and honestly, that's probably the reason why Lucario has a smaller grab range, or why it seems like he has a smaller grab range.
Right.
In Synergy Burst, he just does so much damage off his grabs.
That makes sense.
Abadango takes a 2-0 over his opponent, Fuzz.
Pretty decisive. And even though the controllers were changed, it didn't seem like too different of an outcome from the first game.
Yeah, that's one of those matchups I always say, if you're not very well experienced in that matchup, it's going to be super rough to play, especially against a player at Abadango's caliber. Chandelure is such a strong character, and you need to know everything about that matchup if you want to win it at a high level. So
Right.
So I believe that was...
that was a qualifier.
Yeah, that was a qualifier. I believe we have one more qualifier. Yes.